I'm gonna get my ass up here.
Is it already filming?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I know what you're thinking. Wow, Connor, it's been a long time. Just to kind of a long story short, I took the first weeks of 2021 kind of just as a break, a much needed kind of rest, some family time, some time with some close friends, just kind of resetting, reinvigorating, getting ready for the new year. Last semester of college, so it's kind of nuts, but I'm back now, get ready for tons of content coming out hot out the oven. I have my girlfriend here, as you can tell. Maddie, what?
Oh, nothing.
Why are you laughing?
No, it's fine.
What is this something I said?
No, I was gonna make a joke, but the moment passed.
Gotcha, okay. Well, anyway, lucky to have my girlfriend Maddie here with me today. As you guys can tell, we're back at campus. Yes, this is my room. You can see the Send It flag, which is obviously an essential to have right above my bed to remind me every day to send it in all areas of life. Today, this video kind of came to be. I've been thinking about making it for a long time because I think we can both agree on the fact that the life of Connor Pills has had a lot of, what would you even call it? A lot of different vibes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of different vibes. I know, like Niki, who's out there right now. Wait, Niki! Can you come here for a sec? She's literally out.
She's like, I just woke
Come on in.
up.
Do you want to be on camera right now?
No.
Okay, well, Niki's right there.
Okay.
She just woke up, but she doesn't want to be on camera, but we're making this video on the different phases of Connor Pills. Like, so well, you always say, I look like a different person every 6 months. Yeah, so that's why we're making this video. So, take it from Niki, who's not on camera, but I'll put a picture of her right here. looking her best, so don't worry, I will.
I look no way.
Nice, well, enjoy. See ya. This video's gonna be a lot of fun. There's probably gonna be a lot of laughing, maybe some swearing I'll have to bleep out. So anyway, what do you think, Maddie? Should we get into it?
Yes.
Nice. We got the teddy bear, we're rocking. We're just kind of gonna start from the very beginning and go through like the timeline of Connor Pills' style. The style evolution of Connor Pills,
Fashion through the ages.
Fashion through the ages, I love it. So I'm gonna scroll all the way back to the beginning of my Instagram here. Why don't you start talking about what the vibe was when like we first became friends?
When I first met Connor, he had pink hair.
It was maroon. It was a maroon streak, okay? I had a friend back then, two friends actually. They one day just decided that, this was in 5th grade, they just decided that they wanted to like, they were like, can we dye your hair? I was like, yeah, like why not? Like, you know what I mean? Like full send. That wasn't even a saying back then, but I always kind of just embodied that mentality. So they just did that, and it was literally, I'll put a picture up, but it was literally, yeah, she's right, just like a little bit of the bangs, like maroon. Because I was obsessed with Prairie Ridge. I was in grade school, but I played football that year, and I was like, yeah, PR Wolves, ah! Like my email on Yahoo is literally still Mr. PR98.
Yahoo.
Yahoo. Maddie always, let me know in the comments, do I have like an overbearing Chicago accent? Because Maddie's always like,
He does.
Maddie's always like, Connor, my name's Connor. So that was in 6th grade,
Back in the
right?
6th grade.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember what you wore. Like, during that time. I just remember that in 8th grade you were known throughout the school as the traffic cone.
That's right. So
Neon shirt and
so yeah,
shoes.
I'll put some of these I'll flash some of these pictures up
Everything he wore was neon, like yellow.
Literally at the 8th grade award ceremony, I won an award that was just like teacher, like staff and everyone voted on like who best embodied like the Hannah Beardsley vision or something. It was something like that. And I won an award, and the principal literally called me up to the podium as Connor the Highlighter Pills.
Oh, maybe that was it.
So, but people did call me the highlight, or a traffic cone too. I think that was mainly just like our friend group maybe. I basically literally every day, I still have the pairs of shorts, like just neon shorts. I basically wore those every single day. I had like 3 or 4 pairs, and that was just my style. Like the neon LeBrons I got going on, I just checked my Instagram on those. That was like the highlighter phase. So that was kind of just like athletic. I was still like playing like 3 or 4 sports at that time, so that was basically how I dressed. That was the buzz cut phase too. Should I bring it back?
No.
Okay. Freshman year at high school, what do we got? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like definitely a step up from 8th grade, but still not, starting to dress like not an 8th grader, I'd say. So yeah, so freshman year, it was kind of just like, I think that's when I caught the bug for like dressing well, because I played basketball and for away games we had to dress up. And then I think moving into sophomore year is when I really started going ham.
The bow tie and suspenders phase. Connor would roll up to school like every day in like chinos, like a button-up shirt with like a bow tie. And not just like a bow tie, but like it had flowers on it. It was like bright colors. Like it was never just like, but this was every day.
Literally from sophomore year on, I think you can count on your hands the amount of days I was not wearing a tie to school.
He discovered Burlington. They have the whole section. Well, everything there is like cheap. So like they have this whole like aisle of like bow ties and pocket squares and stuff like that.
And it was all on sale. It was like three ties for $5 or something.
Yeah, and you could get them for like super cheap. His like dresser at home was just like exploding with this kind of stuff.
So that was sophomore year.
Year of the bow tie. I call it the year.
Called the year of the bow tie. Yeah, I think that's fair. So, I guess another like, if we're talking like just different vibes, transformations, looking like a different person. This is also the year I lost the 31 pounds. So now I guess moving into junior year. What would we say about junior year?
Well, there's different. So like this summer, like when the weather was warm,
I was just
this man always had a bandana around his head.
That's true. I love the bandanas.
Headband formation for no reason, like always, and they were always a different color. Like he had every color.
I had
there was
a ton
always
of
a bandana
bandanas.
around the man's head.
Yeah, for sure.
He also loved like spirit wear, like for events. So like discovered Party City as well. And so like you always had like for every event like your outfit like coordinated to it. It was like, well, 4th of July you still haven't been able to stop.
No, I still go hard for 4th of July.
At like St. Patty's Day, you like came to school with your green hair.
Yeah.
Like you went hard for like events.
So like she means like holidays, but also just like school spirit days and like football games, for example. So really get like spray stuff in like every color from Party City, and whatever the day was, just like put it in my hair. Because like, why not?
Moving on to like the winter section of junior year of high school is when he discovered Kohl's. Kohl's like has, I think they still do, but like they have suits, and then they have like, not weird suits, but just like not like your average suit. Like how do you even describe that? It's like, it's almost like, it's purple. It's like a deep purple.
I'll put a picture
But it's
up.
like shiny and it has like almost like a paisley type of situation.
Paisley.
He had like a blue and a red velvet suit jacket. We eliminated the bow tie and suspenders, but we added the suit jackets and oppo suits, which he would just wear to school like for his outfit. Like there was no presentation, there was no party, or like there was no school spirit. Like he would show up. Where's the one? It looked like a puzzle, and you're like standing outside the library.
Yep, that was senior year. That was beginning of senior year, but yeah, we could still
like for fun.
Yeah.
This was like just what he wore to school every day.
And people loved it. I'm not gonna lie.
The hex tie.
Hex tie.
Was a moment.
That was senior year. So what do we categorize overall junior year by?
I would just say like the suit.
The suit.
Yeah.
I like
Year
it.
of the suit.
Yeah. Oh, but what are you forgetting? A major piece of Counterpill's fashion junior year. The shamag.
The spring though, you went through like a hipster phase where like you just wore like skinny like pants and like, oh, and you had everyone, not just Connor, but like a lot of guys had the seatbelt belts at this time. The hipster phase. Which went along with you getting your ears pierced.
This also went along with me getting the undercut. Because at this time, Brendan Urie, just obsessed with Brendan Urie. I discovered Panic at the Disco at that time. The song This Is Gospel, I'm convinced made me a tenor. Because I just always wanted to sing that so bad and just constantly like ripping my vocal cords trying to sing that. And hey, I guess it paid off. But I got the undercut. He's what inspired me to get the undercut for the first time. Before that, I just had like normal, whatever, like guy hair. So anyway, yeah, then I got my ears pierced that summer. So that kind of sums up the junior year vibe, I think. What's like the buzzword we're putting on junior year?
Well, it's hard because there was like the spirit wear section, and then there's like the suit section, and then you ended kind
with
of
the shamag face,
the hipster section. So there was like three.
So there's like three semi-sections. Fair. Let me pull back up my Instagram. So kind of moving into senior year.
I kind of feel like senior year and junior year is the same era.
You think?
Yeah, because you still wore
Still had the suits rocking.
You still wore the suits and the oppo suits.
And the spirit wear.
Yeah, like I feel like they're kind of the same era. You didn't necessarily... Oh, you grew your hair out though. So you did look like a different person. And you started to gain a little bit of that weight back because...
During musical.
Literally go to We would get McDonald's breakfast every day on the way to school. And then we would usually have like rehearsals after school. So then we would just get McDonald's for dinner. We could also leave for lunch. So like we would get McDonald's for lunch.
Okay, I do not think we were having McDonald's 4 times a day, but
well, that was 3, but yeah, sometimes definitely.
it was bad. So I wouldn't say I got like fat, but I definitely gained a little bit of weight.
Or the style stayed the same.
Yeah.
The clothes. The only thing that got different was like your hair got really long.
Yeah, so basically we were doing a show called The Tale of Two Cities, which called for both the male leads to have long hair. But yeah, so basically the director had me and the other male...
Basically you just had to grow your hair out for the musical.
Yeah, that's what I literally was saying.
Yeah.
Which transitions into freshman year of college. So what, take it away on that
It was
one.
a major shift for Connor. Because in high school, he was like always dressed to the nines for like no reason. And I would always be like, when you get to college, or people would ask him, not just me, like people would just ask him like, when you get to college, are you going to continue to dress like this every day? Like especially adults that have been to college because they know how college is. And Connor was like, absolutely, I'm going to dress like this every day. Like this is me. This is who I am. What are you talking about? Like this is how I dress. We get to college and you like bring all your clothes, obviously. But Connor had a lot of 8 a.m.s. and I think like this, you just basically slowly started like not waking up earlier to get dressed and just like rolling out of bed and like running across the street to class.
Yeah.
And also just like no one in college really dresses like in real clothes for the day. Like everyone's kind of on the same page where it's like life is so crazy that we're all just wearing sweatpants.
But I also think it wasn't quite a whole casualization freshman year because
it started off with the quarter zips.
Because that's what I was just gonna say. I was gonna say freshman year, definitely the year of the quarter zip. Also,
we would go to the bookstore probably every week, and every week this man would buy like an $80 U of I quarters.
Okay, come on.
And he had all of them. Like now when we go, he's like, yeah, I have these all.
We're calling me out. I've gotten better about spending since then, as you guys know, is one of my goals. But yeah, I definitely started rocking the quarter zips. I still stand by this, that quarter zips are like the best clothing item because they're so versatile. You can dress them up, dress them down, wear them in the summer, wear them in the winter, wear them in the fall. Hell, you could wear them in the spring.
I think that was your transition piece of clothing.
Yeah.
Because like originally you'd still have the chinos and like the boots, but you'd have like a quarter zip on.
Or like a sweater. Like there were still some days, if there's a spectrum, if this is like suit and this is pajamas, I definitely started my transition down. I will never get to the point of wearing pajamas. You
don't own pajamas, so.
I literally don't. I don't believe in them. Just like umbrellas. Sophomore year, oh boy, sophomore year was a whole it was the thing. It was there.
It was definitely the transition. So we're gonna call this the year of Guy Fieri.
No.
Yeah.
Flavor Town. You know, obviously not the easiest year in my personal life. Yeah, just some stuff happened. You know, we lost some very close people to our family. I skipped some class, I gained some weight, and
I was in Spain, so you were just
second semester you were in Spain.
I wasn't there to guide you to the bus stop.
But hey, I don't want to like make a sob story of this because some great things came out of sophomore year, some unbelievable times came out of sophomore year, and I'd say that's really the time when Jake and I became like best friends. So I definitely don't regret that. Love you, Jake. He's probably still sleeping. It's 2:18 p.m. But
yeah,
I'd
probably got another hour.
Yeah, at least hour and a half. Yeah. Sophomore year was crazy. They all started calling me Guy Fieri because basically sophomore year, I'm looking back at it, was so crazy. Like so many things about me changed or like were altered. So anyway, basically started sophomore year. If you remember, the long hair was coming out. Freshman year, I grew it out because I was like, I never really let it get to its full potential senior year because I cut it right away. So started sophomore year. Basically looking like a baseball player. I remember Jake telling me before he knew who I was, he just saw me walking one day. He was like, this dude literally like plays baseball and is like the dude that's gonna ask me to go to Cam's with him to like watch the game. But then as we moved towards second semester and like into the new year, which would be 2019, I was 240 pounds. I had an undercut, a huge beard, and I dyed my hair blonde. So that's why they started calling me Guy Fieri. Well, roll the clips. Put the pictures. I remember my mom told me I looked like an opera singer, which I don't know if she intended it this way, but it was definitely because I was like a little bit chub, and I had a big beard, and of course I sang too.
It was the Guy Fieri year for sure.
The Guy Fieri year. The Kim Jong-un year at cabin.
Yes.
Everyone, it was funny. There was this one picture where I looked nothing like myself and just looked like Kim Jong-un.
And I decided from a...
Maddie came from left field from Spain.
On the other side of the world.
And just sent the meme. Yeah.
Roll it right here.
I'll definitely roll it. I think junior year was really when I started being the counterpills I am now.
The frat boy.
The frat boy, sure. I lost weight. I was growing my hair out again.
Every jersey that exists.
Started to get back into basketball shoes. Obviously all the jerseys. I think literally I did not go to a bar one time junior year without wearing a jersey.
Like the hoodie with the jersey with the chain.
Yeah. Quintessential
we started getting
college
into the hats
look.
at that time, and then there was obviously the white Vans or wait, what were the? Oh no, you always wore the. I
had the Balenciagas, the fake. The Converse, the fake Balenciagas. So that was that thing junior year, and obviously junior year got cut short. Big rip. I think over quarantine is really when I started wearing hoodies. Over quarantine is really when I decided I was passionate about fitness and I wanted to like start making it more of like a part of my life. And I'm still on that journey. Obviously I haven't, accomplished quite what I thought I had at that point. But I think that's also why my clothing started transitioning to more like athleisure. I still got that spunk to it and everything. Like if you look in my closet right now, there's definitely like some bright stuff, and I still have all the jerseys, still rock the quarter zips. But I think I definitely wear more like hoodies, joggers, hoodies.
And hats.
And hats. I still wear a lot of hats.
No, it's getting worse.
It's getting worse? What does that mean?
You always have a hat on now. This year's the year of the hat.
Why is that worse?
Well, like we're inside and you have a winter hat on.
She always gives me shit about this. Let me know. Like, I honestly do not feel like it's weird at all. When I wear a hat like this, like if I have it on, I don't take it off when I go inside. Same thing with this. Like I don't think I take it off unless I'm like hot, which happens a lot. I get overheated.
I feel like it was over the summer and I was like...
You're like, what does your hair look like?
I feel like I asked you if you could stop wearing hats every day. Because I was like, I don't know what the top of your head looks like anymore. You always have a hat on. And that's why this year is the year of the hat. The year of the hat? Maybe we should take a moment. I'll do it. Just so you know what the problem that I'm talking about is. You thought that might be it, but there's more. But I don't want to take the camera off the tripod. But there's more. But I don't think. But yeah, maybe I should
It's a problem. How is it a problem?
I don't know.
You're just saying you want to see my head more? Want to see my hair more?
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair. But yeah, I think that was kind of a little journey through phases of Connor. Yeah. Again, Niki put it best. You look like a different... It was funny because it was actually at my 21st birthday party. My parents, or actually Jake put together the slideshow. Shout out to Jake. But my parents obviously contributed pictures. But I remember when that slideshow was on, a few people came up to me. They were like, oh my God, that's you? Like, literally just like every freaking year, it's like a different... Yeah. Something different going on. Was there ever a time where you were genuinely just like, what the is this kid doing?
No.
Like, no?
I just feel like you were always just like yourself, like unapologetically. And like there was, if anyone like tried to judge you, like you just like didn't care, so like it wasn't even worth it. That's fair. I definitely caught my fair share of shit in my day. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, throw a like down below. I'll put Maddie's... You want me to put your lifestyle Instagram down below so people can check it out? Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I took that, that much needed couple weeks of rest, kind of just avoiding burnout. But now we're getting back into it. We got all the different platforms going on. So I'll link everything down below. New podcasts coming out soon, which may or may not feature the person I'm sitting next to right now. And other than that, guys, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and we will see you in the next one. Peace. Nice. Nice. Just 'cause I'm late, it don't mean that I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes.